Hold on. Before you keep scrolling, let me pose a question that will forever alter your worldview. Do you truly believe that virtue shields you? That compassion guarantees safety? That open-handedness inspires devotion? That truthfulness commands admiration? If you nodded to any of these, you've swallowed the most perilous myth society ever sold. The gravest error is assuming that virtue equals protection. In reality, virtue acts like wildfire. It consumes everything you've constructed: your bonds, your profession, your aspirations. Niccolò Machiavelli observed this firsthand. He watched benevolent rulers collapse, generous souls betrayed by those they aided, and he documented every lesson. Today, I'll reveal his concealed insight, the staggering price of virtue that remains unspoken. In the coming minutes, you'll discover why your virtue is actually rendering you fragile, why others don't honor your compassion. They manipulate it, and above all, how to convert virtue from your biggest liability into your strongest asset. Let me be explicit. I'm not urging you to turn cruel or to harm anyone. I'm teaching you to practice virtue intentionally, not recklessly. Because in a realm packed with predators, playing the lamb ensures you're devoured. Leave this declaration below. I choose intentional virtue. From this moment forward, everything shifts. We'll explore why virtue doesn't always safeguard you. In fact, it frequently ruins you, and precisely how to forge it into genuine authority. 1. Virtue as vulnerability. Picture the most compassionate individual you know. Are they genuinely admired, or are they the go-to person whenever someone needs a favor? The reality is, consistent compassion makes you foreseeable. Others realize you won't push back, won't refuse, won't resist being shoved around because you're too gentle to react. You become the workplace mat, the buddy who always covers the bill, the relative who never declines assistance even when it drains you. I once knew an outstanding team leader. He constantly supported his staff, covered their mistakes, prioritized their welfare. What was the outcome? Someone else got the promotion. Why? Compassionate individuals don't appear as commanders. They seem like attendants. People don't revere your compassion. They exploit it. Your compassion broadcasts to the world. I can be taken for granted. Machiavelli stated, "The lion cannot guard against snares, and the fox cannot fend off wolves. Therefore one must be a fox to detect snares, and a lion to terrify wolves." You've been surviving as a lamb among predators. That's why you keep getting wounded. Comment. I safeguard my energy. 2. The generosity snare. Here's a mind-bending fact. The more you provide, the less it's valued. It sounds counterintuitive, but listen. Generosity earns immediate praise. People applaud, speak highly of you, spread word of your greatness. It feels incredible. Yet over time, a perverse shift occurs. Your open-handedness fosters reliance, entitlement, and ultimately, bitterness. Help once, gratitude. Help twice, appreciation. Help 10 times, expectation. Stop, and they forget the 9 yeses. They fixate on the single no. Suddenly you're the selfish one. Consider parents who fulfill every child's wish. Initial excitement gives way to assumption. A new gadget ceases to be special. It's just standard refuse once, and the child labels them unfair. The same plays out in friendships. You always settle the tab, chauffeur everyone, assist with relocations. Early on, thanks flow. Eventually, silence need reciprocity. They're suddenly unavailable. This is the generosity snare. You give until giving defines you. The instant you pause or seek return, you're cast as the antagonist. Constant open-handedness doesn't forge allegiance. It breeds addiction. Like any addict, they rage when the supply ends. The science, hedonic adaptation. We acclimate to positives rapidly. What felt extraordinary becomes ordinary. Your repeated kindness loses impact. It fades into the background, but one refusal. It blares like an alarm. That's what they recall, discuss, resent. At work, always staying late normalizes it. Leave on time once, you're disloyal. In partnerships, always yielding sets the baseline. Stand firm once, you're difficult Machiavelli. Benefits should be bestowed gradually. Thus, they retain their flavor. Comment, I give intentionally. 3. The veil of righteousness. Society judges surfaces, not substance. People don't care about your inner goodness. They care about your outward image. To retain influence and esteem, wear the veil of righteousness while maintaining control underneath. Examine the most accomplished figures you know. Did they rise by being universally pleasant? Hardly. They rose by being shrewd about when, how, and to whom they displayed kindness. They grin publicly, decide firmly privately. They extend clemency when it benefits, demonstrate resolve when required. They grasp that the appearance of virtue outweighs virtue itself. This isn't fakery, it's timing. A surgeon cuts to heal. Cruelty? No. Necessity? True leaders sometimes appear harsh to achieve genuine good. Helping may mean refusal. Safeguarding a group may demand unpopular calls. The veil isn't deception, it's calibration. Reveal softness to allies, steel to adversaries. Machiavelli. Everyone sees what you seem to be. Few grasp what you truly are. Comment, I manage my image. 4. The economics of influence. Every action carries cost. Every favor, every reluctant yes, every minute spent aiding others instead of advancing yourself. Most virtuous people ignore this. They give until depleted, then wonder why they feel exhausted, bitter, exploited. Your time, vitality, assets are limited. Spending them on others leaves less for you. Acknowledging this isn't selfish, it's arithmetic. Unbounded kindness saps your strength. Drained, you can't aid anyone, including yourself. Airplane protocol. Secure your mask first. Why? Pass out help in another, and now 2 need rescue. Life mirrors this. Exhaust yourself for others, and you become the one requiring aid. I learned painfully. For years I agreed to everything. Requests, favors, quick queries that consumed hours. I thought it virtuous. Result? Resentment, burnout, stalled dreams, diminished capacity to help those who truly mattered. Saying yes to all equals saying no to self. Abandon yourself, and you'll abandon everyone eventually. History's greatest givers weren't yes men. They refused most things to deliver massive yeses to the vital few. Machiavelli. He who desires obedience must know how to command. You can't command others without commanding your own resources. Comment, I guard my resources. 5. Intentional deployment of virtue. I'm not advocating heartlessness. Mercy, honesty, generosity aren't to be discarded. They must be wielded like blades, precisely at the perfect moment for maximum impact. A sword on display protects no one. In a warrior's grip at the right second, it saves empires. Aid deliberately. Show mercy calculatedly. Be generous to shape outcomes. Instead of sprinkling help everywhere, concentrate profound aid on key individuals. Instead of universal niceness, be extraordinarily kind to those who count. Instead of endless yeses, deliver powerful yeses aligned with your aims. This achieves three things. Your aid gains value through rarity. You generate larger positive ripples through focus. Respect grows through selectivity. History's revered leaders. Martin Luther King Jr. wasn't soft on injustice. He confronted it fiercely. Mother Teresa didn't aid humanity broadly. She zeroed in on the destitute, both practiced intentional virtue for transformation, not universal approval. Before any yes, ask, does this match my principles and objectives? Can I offer this without draining myself? Will this be valued and respected? Any no triggers a polite but firm refusal. Every yes receives full commitment, maximum effort, genuine impact. Thus, your yeses resonate. Your aid is remembered. Your generosity builds loyalty, not expectation. Machiavelli, a promise made was a necessity of yesterday. A word broken is a necessity of today. Comment, I practice effective kindness. 6. The mirage of gratitude. Gratitude has an expiration. Favors, sacrifices, support. They fade from memory. Repeated aid shifts from gift to obligation. Thank you so much becomes you should becomes why didn't you? Help a neighbor move. First time, effusive thanks. Fourth time, assumption. Can't help? Betrayal. Human psychology. We adapt to positives, take them for granted. Exceptional becomes standard. The more consistently you help, the less it's prized. The more available you are, the less unique your availability. The more you give freely, the more others assume it costs you nothing. Those you aid infrequently cherish it most. Those you aid constantly treat it as baseline. This isn't malice, it's humanity. Expectations adjust to experience, set limits, make aid conditional at times. Let others feel your absence. Machiavelli. Men judge more by the eye than by the hand, for everyone can see and few can feel. Past kindness vanishes. Current actions define judgment. Comment, I create enduring impact. 7. Outcomes over motives. The world evaluates results, not intentions. Purest heart means nothing without tangible success. History remembers achievers, not the well-meaning. Would you rather be recalled as pleasant but ineffective, or demanding yet transformative? Most pick the former for comfort. They miss that nice but forgotten equals erased. True virtue sometimes looks harsh momentarily. Disciplining a child teaches. Tough grading prepares. High standards forge growth. Virtue equals lasting outcomes, not fleeting comfort. Nice avoids friction. Good resolves it. Nice says what's desired. Good says what's required. Nice preserves status quo. Good drives progress. The planet overflows with agreeable non-achievers. It needs virtuous result-getters. Machiavelli. The end justifies the means. Not evil for good, but outcomes trump intentions. People experience your actions' consequences, not your heart. Comment, I prioritize outcomes. 8. Legacy and endurance. History doesn't celebrate the merely kind. It celebrates survivors who turned results into greatness. Name 5 purely nice historical figures. Difficult. Name 5 world changers. Easy. Steve Jobs wasn't known for warmth. He was exacting, often abrasive. Yet he built tools billions use daily. Legacy demands survival first. Survival demands strategy, toughness, selectivity. The kindest can't help if crushed. The most generous can't give if emptied. Survive, thrive, leave a mark. Protect yourself to protect others. Build yourself to elevate others. Changemakers aren't pushovers. They say no, enforce boundaries, make tough calls. Virtue isn't frailty. It's power to choose kindness when it counts. Machiavelli. It is better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both. Respect greater than affection. Impact greater than popularity. Results greater than feelings. Be both kind and strong. If forced to pick, choose strength. It enables meaningful kindness. Weakness, even with noble intent, breeds victimhood. You've absorbed a profound shift. You now grasp the toll of unchecked virtue. Why generosity ensnares, gratitude evaporates, intention sans results are hollow. Crucially, you know how to forge virtue into a tool of endurance and influence. Decide to persist with blind virtue until it breaks you. Or master intentional, effective, potent virtue. Your decision shapes your destiny. You now possess the wisdom to choose correctly. If this opened your eyes, hit like. Craving more paradigm-shifting truth? Subscribe plus bell. Know someone who needs this. Share. Your virtue isn't frailty. Wield it intentionally. It's your ultimate strength. Final comment. I master intentional virtue. In a world of predators, don't be prey. Be the guardian. Protect the herd through wisdom, strategy, strength. Thanks for watching. See you next time.